Friday night. We're in Serbia at the Belgrade Games 2024. My name is B.Friendly, and we have Elite Women Event 2, final event of the opening day of competition here at the second annual Belgrade Games. Coming to you live. We've condensed the heat, so we're only going to have one heat of women tonight. It's going to be a fast one. Laying assignments up there on the floor. Very international field of women competing here. Very competitive field of women. This morning, or earlier this afternoon, we had the first event, and Matilda Garnes took it down. Camilla Salmonson-Hellman and Madeline Persson, second and third, both out of Sweden, both out of Heat 1. Women are taking the floor, and this evening we got another chipper, but it's going to be a little bit more fast in nature. 50 toes to bar, 35 double dumbbell hang snatch, 15 kilo dumbbells, and 20 meters overhead walking lunge. It's the length of the floor to finish. Both dumbbells overhead. This is one of those events where you could be first off the toes to bar, you could be first off the hang snatch, and you can lose the workout to a lot of other athletes. Think of it similarly to the final and semifinals. We had the fight, we had the muscle ups with the athletes. We dominated the lunge, made up a lot of ground late. Maya Lalosh will be in lane 1. Hannah Molin out of Slovenia in lane 2. Or Cohen from Israel will be in lane 3. Natalie Bibarica from Croatia in lane 4. Syria Meha, representing Albania, will be in lane 5. We got a pair of Norwegians in 6 and 7. Jacqueline Dahlstrom will be in 6. Matilda Oyen-Garnes, leader of the competition, will be in 7. Elisa Pugliano out of Italy will be in lane 8. Kristina Vasic, down at the other end of the floor right now, but she's out of Serbia, will be in lane 9. There is Madeline Persson from Sweden. She'll be in 10. Julia Blajowska will be in 11. And Camilla Salmonson-Hellman will be in 12. The athletes are going to run the length of the floor to start as a little buy-in here. Head to the rig for the 50 toes to bar. Step forward to the dumbbells to do them all in one spot, and then take off on the lunge. 10 seconds to the start.
10 seconds. Stand by.
50, 35, 20, event 2, the only heat of elite women. And here we go. And they're off at a breakneck pace. Straight into the 50 toes to bar.
Lane number 1. Lane number 2, Hannah Molin. Lane number 3, number 4, that's lane number 5.
Trying to give you the full wide shot here.
Number 6,
See how many breaks and how often they break. Salmonson-Hellman, right side of the floor, one of the earlier breaks here. Kind of like this idea. I think even 5 sets of 10 would be fine if you have calculated breaks and you're confident in the lunge at the end. Juliano breaks, Hannah Molin breaks. Some of the athletes holding on for some big sets here. There is a small grip component of this. 50 toes bar, 35 hang snatches, and then stabilizing the dumbbells overhead. But it's the last thing that they have to do today as well. So depending on how you did in the morning, you could take a little bit of a risk here and see if you can get a top 3 finish. Matilda Garnes, Salmonson-Hellman, and Persson were 1, 2, 3. Julia Blajowska was 4. 2, 3, and 4 came out of the opening heat earlier. Now all the women are going head to head in this one heat. Jacqueline Dahlstrom finished 5th. Juliano, slow on the bike, but mounted a little bit of a comeback, ended up 6th. Syria Meha was 7. Kristina Vasic started hot, faded a little bit in the last 2 movements. She was an 8th. Bibarica at 9, Molin 10, and Or Cohen and Maya Lalosh tied for 11. Or Cohen first onto the dumbbells. Matilda Garnes right behind her. Blajowska, Persson, Vasic, and now Dahlstrom, the top 5. We might just keep it wide for this one. It's too much going on to zoom in. So left side of your screen, third from the left, that's Or Cohen in the black pants. Straight ahead of you in the teal t-shirt is Matilda Garnes. They were 1 and 2 to the dumbbells. On the right side in the white t-shirt is Julia Blajowska. 1 to her left in the purple sports shirt is Madeline Persson. They were 3 and 4. And everyone other than Hannah Molin is off the toes to bar. Molin with 3 reps to go. Keeping my eye on Salmonson-Hellman in the outside lane. She wasn't one of the first ones off the toes bar, but she's got enough experience. She knows herself well enough. Don't be surprised if she hits that lunge unbroken and passes several women there at the end. Break for Dahlstrom, Garnes, and Fuliano. Or Cohen getting her belt ready. I wonder if she's going to go straight from those last few snatches into the lunge right away. Vasic sets the dumbbells down. A few different techniques. I know it's probably hard to see them, but some dropping into the kind of that power receiving position and pressing up. Some going straight overhead. Fuliano, one of those that's able to go straight overhead. Hand up now for Garnis. Looking to start off day one with a clean sweep if she can. Blazhowska on the right with a hand up. Hand up now for Corin Meha as well. Vasic, several hands up in the air. Blazhowska looking down the field. I think Garnis is done and she's moved back behind the rig, so Garnis is going to be first to start on the overhead lunge. Worth noting, the dumbbells cannot touch each other and you must be gripping the dumbbells. You can't have them resting in your palms and you can't have them touching each other. A couple of nuances in the design of the standards that don't necessarily apply every time you see this move. Is Garnis yet to drop. Right side, it's Persson and Blazhowska in 2 and 3. Meha in the purples holding 4. Dahlstrom closing on her. Hellman in the background in the black sports bra. Matilda Garnis looking for the clean sweep on Friday. She has 1 step to go. She'll have to stand it up all the way. And Matilda Garnis will go 2 for 2 on day 1. Madeline Persson back from injury. First big competition sets, then she's going to open with 2 top 3 finishes. Persson will take the 2nd spot, and it's going to be tight after that. Syria Meha, 1 big step. She'll take a 3rd to close the day. Dahlstrom will close 4th. Vasic, Fuliano, Blazhowska. Hellman with 1 final step on the far side of the floor. She'll get in. And Vasic got called back. Vasic got called back. She had to do an entire extra length. We'll have to look at that one again. Or Cohen gets in. We're going to have to check that one back. That was her I would appeal, and it was really close. She's shaking her head at her judge. Ibaritsa with 90 seconds to go has 2 more steps. And Natalia Bibaritsa will get across. She should not be dropping the dumbbells like that, however. So Maya Lalosh. Oh, that was Hannah Molin actually who just got across. My fault. Molin in. Maya in. So Molin closed on a couple athletes late there. Nice finish on the lunge despite the drop of the dumbbells. And Bibaritsa, the last athlete on the floor, 2 sections to go.
As you can see, just this 1 ounce with 1 ball rim.
Across, and the air horn sounds, and all the women are in. Hannah, you want to do a little interview? Can you? Yeah. Take it. You can take a couple seconds. Good. Okay, I'm gonna give you this. You can just hold it by your chin. We have Hannah Molan here from Slovenia.
Hi.
And you've been one of the better women in Slovenia the last couple of years. But maybe not competed against these women before.
First time.
So what's it like to look around and see, games athletes in the same heat as you here?
I mean, it's crazy. I'm really honored to compete this year, especially for all the events. So girls are really prepared and really good, and like I said, I'm really honored to compete against them.
You closed really nicely there. The lunges were good. Did you know you'd be good on the lunges?
I mean, I knew I would be a little bit slower in those 2 bars, but I knew my dumbbells are my strongest point, so I need to push there, and especially overhead position and lunges. I knew I had to push, and I did.
And anything you want to say to the friends back at home?
Yes, thanks for watching us, and watch us also tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anna. Anna Molan from Slovenia here representing her country. Nice close to the day. We'll try to give you guys some interviews from some athletes, some different athletes every time we get a chance to talk to them. We got a couple heats of advanced men coming up, and we'll be back with the elite men's stream basically 20 minutes from now. So women are done for the day. Matilda Garnis and Madeline Pearson were the front runners today. It's going to be tight behind that, and we got 2 more events tomorrow starting in the morning. Men coming up in about 20 minutes.